YouTube, it's that time of year again. For the last couple years, every January I make this kind of video where I talk about independent wrestlers that are gonna have a breakout 2000 whatever. Last year the 5 wrestlers that I chose were Jordan Oliver, Roxy, Mr. Grimm, Killer Cross, and Chris Bay. So let's see who's it gonna be this year. So sweet. Number 5, Fatu. Is he related to? Yes. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sifa's been on the independent scene for a couple years now, following the footsteps of dude, their family's too big. I'm not gonna list off everyone. His gimmick is really similar to the Usos when they first turned heel back in 2017. But Sifa's been making a name for himself on the independent scene for a few years now, mainly on the West Coast, where his home promotion, or where he's featured the most, I would say, is FSW in Las Vegas. Everything that we all like about the Usos is literally why we should like Fatu. If for the same reasons, he recently started showing up for GCW, Game Changer Wrestling, aka New PWG, because that promotion has absolutely taken over independent wrestling, and I love it. For this year, I'm gonna start giving you guys some match recommendations because you should watch these guys. Like, don't just watch the video, watch their matches. Fatu versus Alexander Hammerstone from FSW, Sifa versus Willie Mack from FSW, and Sifa versus the true Raw legend, why wasn't he on Monday, Carlito from OSCW. The guy's promos to me is one of the main reasons why I feel like he should be signed to a major promotion. The guy can actually talk. Like, it's all cool as shit. You know how to do a Canadian Destroyer, but like, if you're boring, you're boring. Sure, you can do some flips, but like, if you can't formulate 5 good sentences that sound like intimidating or makes me want to watch a show, I don't care. And the fact that Sifa's not in WWE or AEW, especially AEW by now, is absolutely surprising. Going on his Twitter is littered with reasons of why he should be on AEW. He posts so many teasers of him being in AEW. The sky is actually the limit for this dude. And where could he be a great fit? AEW or WWE? He's only going to the tippy top. I can't see him going anywhere besides the absolute tippy top of the mountain. Preferably, I'd rather see him in AEW because like no one from that family so far that I can think off the top of my head has been in All Elite Wrestling yet. So to see him being the first generation of someone from a really big wrestling family in a national promotion would be amazing. There is no reason by the end of 2021 that we do not see him on Monday, Wednesday, or Friday. We have to. It's a must. Number 4, Trey Lamar. A wrestler can only be as good as the people that train him. And this dude has some top level trainers. He was trained by Johnny Gargano and Candice LeRae. Okay, so now since you know that he's goated, he's best known for his work in GCW, aka Indy WrestleMania. Every show is like Indy WrestleMania. It's all good stuff. And depending on when you're watching the video, he's already competing in or he's gonna be competing in the Impact Wrestling Super X Cup tournament at Genesis, where he'll be taking on Crazy Steve. Is he gonna win it? I hope. I mean, like, actually, like, it would be dope if he won that. Like, his wrestling style is made for this. I also think he'd be a good fit for Impact Wrestling. Where would he fit perfectly in? Impact Wrestling. 2020 Impact Wrestling was so incredibly slept on until Kenny Omega showed up. Now since the eyes are on the show, get the talent that you need, and Trey is one of them. If he doesn't go there, I would love personally to see him go to AAA and kind of tear it up there, and then come back to the States and then make it on like big national, like AEW level. But some match recommendations for this dude with like this really sick looking mohawk, like that's pretty dope. Lamar versus Kevin Blackwood from Black Label Pro, and Lamar versus Myron Reed from PPW. Number 3, Mr. Grimm. That ring light's a little bright. Oh, that's too bright, look light skin. Nope, too dark, look dark skin. There we go, nice caramel color. All right, so yo, what's up with y'all? National people, can y'all get your stuff together and sign some quality talent, please? Vince, Tony, Demore, Court, Billy, especially you, Billy, Harold. Y'all got the LA dojo. Also, whoever runs Ring of Honor, I literally have no idea. I know Sinclair Broadcasting, so whoever runs that city, do it! I could talk about it, but I've been talking about it for the last 3 videos! And his documentary is also on his YouTube channel right now that you can go watch, learn his story, and learn why he should be signed! Dude! Like, no, this is like actually annoying. Like, actually. No, like, Harold, seriously. Seriously, Harold. In the last year, Big Fella's been making some moves. He showed up on AEW Dark. He might have taken that Elder Wardlow, but it's okay. Wardlow's a big fella too, so it is what it is, but he was still on AEW Dark. Also, he was part of the giant brawl between Chris Jericho and Mike Tyson. He was on Team Tyson! Mike Tyson! I will give you a short list of his resume. Anywhere in the Maryland scene, he's been at. MLW, WWN, I said AEW Dark, and for anyone watching this video, I know for a fact you watched GTS. I was up there before. I know some of y'all came over here from that. Y'all seen him on GTS? Hey, do that thing you do on Twitter where you like put up hashtags and stuff, like hashtag give a chance. Give him a chance. Seriously, like he should really be signed. Where would he be a great fit? I've been saying NWA for the last year and a half, and I know the pandemic and blah, blah, blah. But whenever NWA Power comes back, he is made for NWA. And if not, then dude, like AEW. Like, he's a big fella. Him, Powerhouse Hobbs, make him a tag team. They can be called the Big Fellas. His gimmick is literally a hitman. Who does not want that on their roster? Not like some hitman that comes out wearing pink and crap. I'm talking about like an actual hitman. He comes to the ring with a body bag, bro. A body bag. He literally puts fools in body bags. Also, some match recommendations is him versus Joey Janela. I was there for that. Joey put his kid in a trash can and ran him into a table. Also, Mr. Grimm versus Nick Gage at Innovative, and Mr. Grimm versus AR Fox at Legacy. Number 2, Christian Casanova. Honestly, he slipped my mind not because I forgot about him, but I just assumed he was already signed somewhere that I just never thought about putting him on one of these list videos before. Like, I don't know why my head is like, oh yeah, he works for Impact or something, right? Like, whatever. Like, no, he actually doesn't. Like, why is it? Huh? I'll start a company tomorrow. I got you, bro. It'll be called SPW. Subsqueeb Pro Wrestling. Wait, that could work. MMPW. Muscle Man Pro Wrestling. Wait, that could work too. Hold up. SKPW. Special K Protein Wrestling. My mind is boggled on why Christian is actually not signed to Impact, to WWE, to AEW. I'm confused, I'm flabbergasted, and I'm also a little saddened by you, especially you, Harold. I don't know why, and I don't care why. He needs to be signed somewhere, preferably NXT. That's where I really want to see him. You guys sign everyone. Can we sign someone that deserves it, please? At some point this year, I need to see him on Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Fridays, or whatever day Ring of Honor comes on. Like, I actually have no idea. I think it's a Monday. I'm not too sure. Tell me in the comments. I first found out about Casanova at an independent wrestling show like 3 years ago in New York, but he hails from Boston and as a Celtics fan, I high-key approve this, like Vince. Harold! But top talent Christian Casanova is mainly known for his time in Limitless Wrestling, Chaotic Wrestling, and New England Wrestling. Where in all 3 of those promotions, he has all the belts. Cassie 3 belts. He's the Chaotic Heavyweight Champion. He's a Limitless Wrestling Champion. And he's also the NEW Live Champion. Again, where would he be a great fit? NXT. If I say anywhere else besides WWE, it's straight cap. I'm not gonna lie. He needs to be in WWE. But if you want to know some match recommendations for the guy, I would say Limitless Wrestling, him versus Myron Reed, Casanova versus John Silver at Beyond Wrestling, a really good intergender match between himself and Chris Statlander at Chaotic, and also a tag team match I didn't even know existed until like 6 hours ago of him and JT Dunn versus Darby Allin and John Moxley. Finally, number 1 has to go to Blake Christian. This dude has been the face of independent wrestling for the last year easily. Banger after banger, classic after classic, all instant classics too. He's been filling that void of high-flying independent wrestling megastars that we haven't seen since Ricochet and Will Ospreay. He's appeared almost everywhere that there is to appear for an independent wrestler, even on national stages. He's also going to be appearing for Impact Wrestling Super X Cup against Casey Navarro at Genesis. But to get into some of the matches this guy has had, some of the classics this guy has had: Christian versus Jake Atlas at PWG, Christian versus Chris Bay at Bar Wrestling, Christian versus Alex Zane at Black Label, his New Japan Super J Cup match against Ray Horace, and anything Blake Christian GCW. It's just an instant classic to watch. His matches against Joey Janela. He had a classic against NXT UK star Ben Carter. And the trilogy of matches he's put on with Leo Rush has been crazy. I highly recommend the All Heart versus the Black Heart. It was really dope. Nice visuals. Loved every part of it. Where would he be a great fit for? I was originally gonna say Impact Wrestling because him in the X Division sounds really amazing, and I know he's gonna compete in it, kinda, for the Super X Cup. And while he deserves to be on that stage and also to win the X Division Championship and kind of elevate himself and the title, gives me so many Ospreay vibes that New Japan is so much the move. Like, it's so much the move for this guy. Personally, as much as I want him to break out in 2021 or get signed in 2021, I want to see him like get to like the UK and tear it up over there. I want to see him in Rev Pro. I want to see him against Zack Sabre Jr. I want to see him in Progress. I want to see him in ICW. Like, I want to see him over there tearing it up, and then New Japan. I need him in New Japan. I need my Ospreay versus Blake Christian match. That would be sick. Blake Christian is the next megastar of independent wrestling. We just need his virus to go away so we can put on the matches in front of the crowds that deserve to see it the most. Yeah, guys, this video, if you really enjoyed, in the comments down below what independent wrestlers besides these 5 also should be having a breakout 2021. But thank you guys for watching the video. If you really enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, share, and always subscribe, and we outie.
We going up like 1,000. I'm a flex just like a muscle man Malcolm. We going up like 1,000. I'm a flex just like a muscle man Malcolm. When it just like 1, 2, 3. If you like the channel, this will squeeze. If you like the channel, this will squeeze. If you like the channel, this will squeeze.